In nomine Patri et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. Well, America, we've got another example of why we're going to lose this global war on terror. As we all know by now, some goombad decided he wanted to blow up an airplane from Amsterdam to Detroit. A certain individual by the name of Abdul Farouk Abdul Muttalib. Shake your booty, bebop-a-looba, he's my baby. Okay, here's the point I'm getting at. New York Times ran the story on this, and guess what key words were left out? That's right. Nowhere was it mentioned that he was Muslim, Islam. None of those words were mentioned, but simply that he was a Nigerian man by the name of Abdul Farouk Abdul Muttalib. Must be one of those wily Korean Boy Scout Muttalibs, or maybe one of those little old lady Norwegian grandmother Muttalibs. You know, New York Times, just come out and say it. The guy is a Muslim fanatic. But again, that's why we're going to lose this war, because we are too damn gutless just to come out and say what these people are. They are Muslim fanatics. Just say it. I mean, December 7th, 1941, was it airmen from the eastern part of Asia attacked Pearl Harbor? No, it was the Japanese. Come out and say it. September 1st, 1939. Who was it that attacked Poland? Soldiers of a certain Central European country? No, it was the Germans. Specifically the Nazi Germans. Come out and damn say it. I mean, look how bad things are in this country. The movie, Sum of All Fears, Tom Clancy's book. The bad guys in it were fanatical Muslims. But when they made the movie, they changed it to white supremacists. Even that piece of crap movie from Dan Brown's book, Angels and Demons. The bad guy in that, other than Catholics, which they didn't have any problem whatsoever bringing up how Catholics are so horrible. But one of the bad guys in that movie was a Muslim fanatic. Guess what Opie wanted to do in that movie? As to not offend the Muslims, he changed it from a Muslim fanatic to a Dane. Couldn't get any more European than the Danish. You know, after all, don't want to offend the Muslims. Well, like I said, America, that's why we're going to lose this war. We are too damn gutless to come out and say who they are. I mean, come on, guys. We're not fighting a war against sub-Saharan black Africans, specifically from Nigeria. No, that's not who this war is against. We're not fighting a war against Middle Eastern Caucasians, specifically from Syria. No, that's not who this war is against. We're not fighting this war against ethnically Oriental individuals from China. No, that's not who this war is against. It's against fundamental Islam. The same people, if given the chance, would cut your throats. They would kill your wives and daughters and mothers and sisters and aunts and grandmothers after they raped them. You think I'm bullshitting you? I'm not. This is the war we are fighting. But we want to go about this so politically correct, so clean, so antiseptic. Oh, we don't want to offend anybody. And, you know, for the love of God, make sure they get their constitutional rights. I mean, shit, man. When Pearl Harbor was attacked, did we put police tape around it, around the USS Arizona? Hell no. We declared war, and we fought the Japanese, and we kicked the shit out of them. And then Hitler, he wanted to jump in on the fun and games. Good. We'll kick your ass too, you son of a bitch. And that's why we won those wars. And we're too friggin' gutless to say who the hell we're fighting now. And you know what? That's why we're going to lose this war. That and the fact that Americans, and I'm going to come out and say it, get pissed off if you want. I don't give a damn. Americans are fat, lazy, and stupid. 75% of American youth can't even join the armed forces because they're fat, lazy, and stupid. People, we are at war. It is the responsibility of every American young man to put his life aside for a moment and sacrifice and go fight this damn war. Instead, things are so freaking pathetic in this country that we've got the Army General in northern Iraq says that, you know what, the little girls that are here can't become pregnant. And of course, the liberals are, oh, what a horrible male chauvinist pig this Army General is. Hey, stupid people, you're in a friggin' war zone. What the hell are women doing there to begin with? It is a war zone. But we don't have much of a choice. You know why? We have to send women there because there are so many gutless American males that won't put their life aside for a moment and sacrifice. I mean, hell, I remember when when September 11th took place. I talked to a buddy of mine who was a Marine recruiter. He actually got phone calls on September 12th from American so-called men and said, what do I got to do to make sure I don't get drafted in the armed forces? And his response was, simply, you piece of shit, get a one-way bus ticket to Canada. Hung up on him. Now, you know what? I'm thoroughly pissed off right now, and you should be too. We're going to lose this war, people, unless American men stand up and fight this war. And those American men out there that haven't decided to serve their country, what are you going to tell your grandkids? Huh? I was too busy smoking dope. No, it wasn't for me. Oh, it's okay. Grandma served. Gutless cowards. That's what this country's getting full of. Why did ancient Rome fall? Because they got fat, lazy, and stupid. Why is America going to lose this war? Because we're getting fat, lazy, and stupid. And under lazy and stupid, I put the subheader right there. We're afraid. We're too cowardly to come out and say what and who the enemy are. If you're not even going to define who the enemy is, how can you fight them? Now, to that very small percentage of American men, real men, that have put their lives on hold while they serve their country, God bless you. We need more of you. That's something else I was thinking about. What kind of man, what kind of real man, what kind of Catholic man stays at home, nice, safe, and warm, and lets his women folk go out and do the fighting? It's just amazing to me how cowardly this country's come in the past 50 years, how gutless we've become, how psychologically castrated this country has become. No, you know what? Not just this country, all of Western civilization. There's a handful of Brits that'll stand up. There's a handful of Dutch that'll stand up. There's a handful of Americans that'll stand up. Canadians, Aussies. For the most part, we're a worthless bunch. And unless there's a reawakening, real damn quick, we're going to become a very small minority. Eurabia, you're already on your way. America, we're just 20 years behind what Europe's already done. New York Times won't even have the balls to come out and say that these are Muslim fanatics. Just simply a Nigerian man. Now, with that said, if there's anybody out there pissed off, good, I've succeeded. What makes me succeed even more is that did I make you think? I hope to God I did. Okay. Goodbye, America. Good luck. God bless.